I'm gonna record for 5 minutes and see where it goes. So, this is the first video that actually thought about posting. Like, I'm recording this because I want to post it. I know this isn't a very popular topic to talk about. This is not going to get me any views, but I'm being sincere here because I have been struggling to post yet a single piece of content for like 2 years. I've been thinking about this shit, and I I know that I have to start somewhere because if I don't start somewhere, I cannot get better. You know the story about the potters? Like, they had two groups of potters, like clay pot makers. They divided them into two groups basically. One of them, was it photograph? No, it was pots. One of the groups had to focus on only one single pot throughout the entire month, and the other group had to make as much pots as possible in that given month amount of time of month. Whatever. My English slips away sometimes, but we're good. As long as I'm talking into this camera, I feel safe, I feel great. And turns out you would think that if you have put in more focus and more effort into one single thing, you will have a greater product. But turns out like the group that made lots of pots actually made better pots at the end of the day. So the idea we get from here is that practice makes us better. It doesn't matter if you're bad at it doesn't matter if you're really, really good at it. You can be better as long as you practice. Like, I've been recording videos for like a year now, me myself talking. I haven't posted any of them, I haven't shown them to any people in my life, but it was preparation for these videos. It was preparation for my daily life. It was preparation so I could talk better, so I could get the message that I'm trying to get across much more clearer, so I can help people like me. If there are there are possibly people like me out there in the world. There has to be, because like, even though I am unique in special ways, but that made me sound like a okay. There are people like me in the world, and I want to help them. Especially, I want to help them in topics that I myself would have been really, really grateful for if I had the opportunity for someone to tutor me when I had these problems. Like, from now on, I'm gonna talk about various things on this channel, you can say, and yeah, I want to be able to shine a light on the path across for people who have stood right where I stood, for people who hasn't yet have the knowledge or just needs to be reminded of the path that lies ahead of them. Yeah, I think that is a quite good place to start off of. I don't know what will this channel will look like in a month, in a year. I don't know what will my videos look like. I'm hoping a lot different than this. But I know for sure that it's gonna change. It, as long as I keep repeating the actions and I keep learning from my mistakes, like, basically you're in a feedback loop. You repeat, if you get a negative feedback, you change ways. You repeat, if you get a positive feedback, you reinforce that behavior. And just repeating this cycle is what makes you better. it could take a month for you to learn from a single mistake that you keep doing. It could take a year, it could take a day, or you could even prevent it before it's coming, because you realize the kind of pattern of behavior you have will lead to that sort of thing. Maybe let's say if you are not drinking any alcohol and you realize you're starting to drink a little more, and when you're in a grocery shop, do you think about getting, when you're in the liquor store or near the liquor store, you think about getting some liquor to drink just for the sake of it, and you prevent yourself from drinking that time, you actually prevent a mistake from happening before it has even happened. Like, because you basically prevented yourself from casting a vote as your identity as a person who drinks alcohol frequently. That vote thing is also from James Clear, by the way, Atomic Habits. So, yeah, goodbye.